Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Waseem here again from Handsome Smiles, and today we're doing another fragrance review. It's going to be from the house of Christian Dior, and the fragrance we're reviewing today is Eau Sauvage Parfum. Now this one was the one that was released in 2012, the original Eau Sauvage Parfum. We're not talking about the re-released and reformulated version by Christian Dior in 2016, so just keep that in mind. So, the original one released in 2012, it's classified as a citrus aromatic. The nose behind the scent is, of course, Francois Demachy. Francois Demachy is considered the in-house perfumer at Christian Dior. He's created numerous classics, both on the Christian Dior's designer line as well as the niche line, the Le Privé collection. Both scents for men and women. So very well respected perfumer, the in-house perfumer at Christian Dior. So the notes of Eau Sauvage Parfum. At the top you're going to get bergamot, the heart of the fragrance is vetiver, and the base of the fragrance is myrrh. So those were the notes, but what do we get on our skin? During the time I was testing Eau Sauvage Parfum, what I got on my skin, when I first sprayed this on, I get a very bright and clean opening coming from the bergamot. It adds a lot of bright citruses, but after a few minutes or so, the bright citrus feel that you get, it's joined by this darker and richer vibe. The citrus that you get in the opening, the bright bergamot, lasts throughout the scent for me. It keeps that freshness throughout from the start to the very end, which is incredibly impressive considering its performance, which I will touch upon in a bit. So you get that bright, fresh bergamot in the opening, which soon becomes darker and richer, and as you enter the heart of the scent, you get this really smooth, sweet creaminess with a very lovely smoky undertone. Now the smoky undertone in the heart is very subtle, but it's there and it's pushing out, and along with that you also get a lovely green vetiver. Now the vetiver isn't like a rooty vetiver like you get in Encre Noir. It's more of a fresher vetiver, and it adds a lot of greenness. I would compare the vetiver in this to the vetiver you get in Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. However, it has a certain darkness to it. It just isn't overly rooty. As the scent dries down, it becomes a very smooth, sweet, creamy scent with a lovely smokiness. And I believe the sweet, smooth, creamy smokiness that you get is coming from the note of the myrrh. And as well as that, you get that green freshness coming from the note of the vetiver. And the fragrance stays bright from the start to the finish thanks to the bergamot note in the opening. It's truly fantastic what this scent really gives out. It's incredibly complex as well from only 3 notes. It never feels very linear and it doesn't feel basic at all. Those 3 notes really create a very unique offering, especially for a designer fragrance. There aren't many designer fragrances out there which work so well. Overall, I would say this is a perfect scent for a modern man, and a modern man which is both classy and elegant. This is suited to someone who dresses up nicely when they go to work. It's definitely one for a modern, classy man. In terms of performance of Eau Sauvage Parfum, this one was just through the roof. Beast mode, longevity and projection. In terms of longevity, in my skin it just lasted 12 plus hours, and the performance was incredibly strong. Beast mode performance. The projection, strong scent cloud around you, constantly being able to smell the scent really strongly for the full 12 hours and more. People will be able to notice you as well as you walk past them. In terms of seasons, this is a very versatile scent. I would say it works in the spring, fall as well as the winter. For me in the summer, it may be a little bit too strong, and I tend to wear scents such as Acqua di Gio or L'Eau de Seporon by Issey Miyake in the summer. But for the other season, this one works fantastically. I'd say it's both a day and a nighttime scent. And in terms of occasions, it is also very versatile as well. It works perfectly as a work scent, as a casual scent, as a date scent, and as a formal night out scent as well. If I was to give an overall rating for this, Eau Sauvage Parfum, the original one released in 2012, I'm going to give it a very high score of 4.5 out of 5. It's a very pleasing, complex, unique scent for a designer fragrance. It's sweet, smoky, creaminess is just really intoxicating and very dreamy. It's a scent which makes you feel very confident and very elegant and very classy as well. Like I've said, it's a perfect scent for a modern man. and the performance is incredible as well. So it's 4.5 out of 5. Guys, that was my review of Eau Sauvage Parfum from the house of Christian Dior. If you've enjoyed this review or have found it helpful, please do remember to give me a like and a comment below. And guys, make sure to subscribe as well. Until next time, see you later.